Why is there? And again, I've been on record being blasted by talking about the quality of the Europa League. It's not as good as other competitions, right? Don't need to go into that. But let's not deny, Man United have beaten some decent teams in the Europa League. So why is there such a stark difference in a competition where you've not lost a game
in 400 days
to the Premier League where you can't win a game? Why? Because the thing is, you can talk about the red card against Bilbao. You can talk about the second leg when Inaki was missing and Nico was missing. But in the first leg, you went to Bilbao, who are challenging for a Champions League place in La Liga, and beat them convincingly. Bilbao are better than a lot of these Premier League teams that you're losing to. So why is there such a difference in the Europa League to the Premier League form?
Because the Premier League is the most intense league in the world. The Premier League, and Amarin said this too, the Premier League is, you have less than a second. You have, let's say in Europa League, I can pass this ball, it will take my brain 0.5 seconds for it to compute to my brain. But in the Premier League, you don't have that same amount of time. Someone's on you constantly. It's the most intense league in the world. I'm not saying it's the best, but it's the most intense. The intensity in the Premier League is just up a notch in comparison to the top 5 other leagues. So that's why when you see people that's why when Jamie Carragher was saying Casemiro, leave the football before the football leaves you, because Casemiro can't hack the intensity of the Premier League anymore. But when you see him hooping in the Europa League, it's because he's got more time and space. That's what it is. So that's why United look half decent in the Europa League. However, also we got to take to account in this Europa League season, no one's dropped down. So the Europa League has been at a level in which every single team just here, it's going to be somewhat meaty teams, not the top teams of all the top 5 leagues in the world. And at the end of the day, United still have somewhat of half decent technical players in which, if they're given more time on the ball and they given more time to kick this ball here, they could probably still do it. But in the Premier League, you don't. If you go to Man United's game yesterday, I watched the highlights of the second goal that Jared Bowen scored at West Ham. Ugarte dilly-dallying on the ball. Wan-Bissaka takes it off. He probably has that time in the Europa League, but in the Premier League, you don't. Someone's on you constantly. So that's different. It's all down to intensity. And one thing Man United can't do, and as I said earlier, teams in the Premier League are technically better than us, and not only technically better than us, they're way physically better than us.
So